My build for NBA 2K20 is...
I'm feeling your energy, and shorty, man, she really into me. I got lots of enemies, and they wanna act like they friends with me. I came up from...
Real quick, before the video starts, if you have not followed my Twitter at PowerGotNow, go follow it right now. We're going to be giving away copies of NBA 2K20 almost every day this week. Go follow it now and turn on notifications so you can be ready and you can win a copy of NBA 2K20 if you haven't bought it yet. Let's get into it.
I was just down bad last week, now they won't come around. Remember rolling splits of sour, we was smoking pounds. On the app, that shit was daily, shit got lonely now. It's funny how they talk about me when I'm not around. See on my back, it is a target, gotta watch my life. Thinking twice when I step out the crib, they want my life. Remember Wiley died from cancer, stayed up every night.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It is Power D back with another video. And the time has come for me to reveal the build I have decided on for NBA 2K20. I literally spent hours in this My Player Builder trying to test my build, and finally I found this build, which I've tested twice on multiple accounts. I went for 40 points, 10 rebounds, back-to-back games. Got my takeover back-to-back games, and I feel comfortable enough to make this video. And I'm just gonna break down like every process of why I decided to make this build and what I like about it and how I feel like it makes me versatile. It keeps the versatility that I had in the past year. So first name, last name, that's obvious. I put like my last name Power just because I like Power on the back of the jersey if you can get the custom jersey. But the position, the first main thing is the position. I chose, the main thing was, should I choose a center or should I make a power forward? I chose to make a center because I'll go down and I'll get into more detail like in videos probably like later this week. But there's a difference between positions this year. If I make a center that's 7 feet, and I make a power forward at 7 feet, it gets different badges and it gets different attributes. So there's a big difference. Pay attention when you guys are making the positions this year because they actually do matter. So I'm gonna make a video like breaking down why, but basically I got more rebounding and defensive badges making this a center build. And my hand, I always like left-handed. I prefer left-handed. Jersey number, obviously that doesn't matter. So I went in, and this is where the tough decisions start. These pie charts, you get 8 pie charts. You have to choose first where your skill breakdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you hold up. You get 10 pie charts. So basically, immediately, I knew I wanted to shoot. I knew I wanted to be a good shooter. So I narrowed it down to the mostly shooting one here, where it's like shooting everything else is 3 split, or the shooting and rebounding split. Now I was immediately leaning to this one. But if you guys see here, it just, your 3-point shot only matches out at a 70 if you split it right here. And that's just not good enough for me. I need higher 3-pointer than that. And even though the offensive and defensive rebound is nice, I need a higher 3-pointer than that. So I chose this pie chart with the mostly shooting pie chart, basically because I want that higher 3-pointer. I want that 80 plus 3-pointer. I had a 75 last year, and even then I didn't shoot like amazing or anything. It was still like really good. People would complain about how I didn't shoot that well. So I chose the mostly shooting pie chart, but what I do next is where I really make my build unique. So a lot of people, when they make stretches like this, they're just, okay, they don't care about their strength. They just try to get the most speed or whatever. To me, I want the strength. I want to balance it. I want a vertical because I want to be able to rebound also with this build. I want to be able to do multiple things, but I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to sacrifice anything else. So I chose right here, I chose the vertical, I chose the acceleration, I chose the speed, I chose the kind of, I need my vertical at like at least 48. 48 is low, but look, it goes down to 38. It goes down to different stuff, and I wanted my strength in the 70s, so I don't get bodied. If a post scorer posts me up, I want to be able to hold my own without them just bodying and pushing me out of the way. So it's important for me to keep that 70 plus strength, and for my speed to also be like at least, I don't know, 51's low still, but at least be like not in the 40s. So what you're gonna learn in this, don't pay too much attention to the attributes because you can't have it all. All your attributes can't be matched. You're gonna have something low. So you just have to sacrifice something. So immediately, of course, I max out all my shooting. This is important. Some people, I've seen a lot of people ask me like, yo, so why are you maxing out your free throw, man? You don't need free throws. You don't even play pro-am. But listen, if you put down your free throws, you lose badge upgrades for your shooting. So it's important, even if you don't need this attribute, to max it out just so you can get all the badges that you have available. That's something I wanted to point out to you guys. The second thing is I maxed out my defensive rebound. This is what a lot of people don't do in the stretch, but I'm maxing it all out. And this is why I also made a center, because if you guys want to see here, I get 9 badge upgrades for my defensive rebounding, which is going to be huge later on when I show you guys my build. So offensive rebound, defensive rebounds. The only kind of like thing I had about this is I want to be able to rebound good with this build. The defensive rebound is a 76. You got to think about last year on my rebounding stretch, I had a 78 rebounding stretch, 78 rebounding. So this is a pretty good thing. The offensive rebound is kind of low, but to me, when you're playing, defensive rebounds are way more important than offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds are like extra. If you get one, cool, but you need to be able to get those defensive rebounds. So 76, I had a 78 last year and I held my own. So I'm very comfortable with that. Post moves, what I hear, okay, post moves is so big. If you don't, like, all your post moves will be slow and they're like, I don't know. This is so important to upgrade if you're going to do any kind of post fadeaways and stuff like that, just because of how the post moves operate. I tried to like not match this out. I tried to put this at 30. And if you try to shoot, you're like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. Just play a test game with this at 30 and then play testing with this at like 7. It makes such a big difference to how smooth your fadeaways and post moves are. And I can't really explain it. I just noticed it. So what I had to kind of sacrifice on is my finishing, guys. So what I did is I put my finishing maybe like 62, and then I put my driving layup, and I try to spread this out kind of. But it's like you can't have it all, guys. Chat, you literally can't have it all. So basically, I had 2 choices: put my close shot up a little bit, which I did because I don't need stand and dunk. If I have a wide open, I don't really do stand and dunks. I'll put a layup right here. It's more drive and dunk and drive and layup. I match this out. I match the drive and layup. I don't really do post hook. I'll put it up a little bit, but like I feel like close shots is way more important to me. So I matched out. I put the close shots to 73 and I matched out the driving layup and driving dunk, and I left these 2 empty. And I have all this matched out. So there we go. Continue from there. It looks 1 finishing badge upgrade. I have 30 shooting badge upgrades. I have 1 playmaking. I have 9 defensive rebounding, which I like right there. The defensive rebound is going to be huge for me when I make the rest part of my build. So for body shape, what I recommend here is it doesn't seem to affect your attributes at all. So to me, I just want like the biggest one. I don't want to be small. So I went burly. I literally went burly. I don't know, like I don't know what that means, but it seemed like to be the biggest and take up the most space. So I was like, I want to be burly if it doesn't affect your attributes. And for height, I can go down, but I feel like height, too many people pay attention to attributes. A lot of people want to go down to the 6'11", like, oh, okay, look, your 3-point goes up by 2, your mid-range goes up by 2, your free throw goes up by 2, your driving layup goes by 3. They see all these like attributes going up and they forget like the intangibles. If you play 2K, you know height matters. You might have higher attributes at a lower height, but it's like the height will help you. Like I can have an 86 3-pointer at 6'11", but if I'm 7 feet, you see me shooting over people, they won't contest me as much. And I tried a 6'11" last year and it's just like I felt like it wasn't as good. So I feel like 7 foot, the height is going to help me. Even if the attributes don't show it, the height is going to help in game. When I go up and make a layup, I'm going to make that layup because I'm taller than a person. When I shoot over someone, I'm going to make that shot and I won't be contested because I'm taller than someone. When somebody tries to score on me, I'm going to have better defense because I'm taller than that person. There's an intangible part of the height that you can't represent and you can't just see by just looking at attributes. Now for weight, I didn't know, because if you max out your weight, you actually like your lateral quickness only goes down by a little bit. Your acceleration, nothing really goes down, but it's like, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable like completely maxing out my weight, guys. So even though that might be like a thing to do, but I just didn't feel comfortable. I feel like there's something weird about the weight, and like I don't know. I didn't feel like my acceleration's already low at 46. Can I really afford to go to like a 44? Like, you know what I mean? So let's just I kept here and I kept it. I put it a little bit up because I want the high strength so I don't get pushed around. But I put it here at 255. I don't know if I'm gonna regret not putting it higher, but 255 was good for me. My wingspan, this is where I'm really gonna shock people, but this is what makes my build different from like a normal stretch. I want to be versatile. I want to do many things. So you know what? I maxed out my wingspan. My mid-range shot goes down, my 3-point shot goes down, but you know what? I had a 75 last year. I can shoot with an 81 3-pointer. I'm fine with that. And it puts up my steal or puts up my block, but I'm not really worried about the attributes. The really cool part about this is wingspan helps everything. If you have a longer wingspan, you can test people better. People are not going to be able to score on me as well. I'm going to get steals in the passing lanes. My arms are going to be longer. I'm just going to reach for the rebounding. And it's not going to show, it's not going to raise the defensive rebounding stat. But you know what? I'm going to get that rebound because I have those longer arms. Stuff like this actually has like an in-game effect that people don't really realize. And from playing 2K, I'm going to match my wingspan, and I think that's going to pay out big dividends for me. Even though my shooting is going to drop down a little bit. So after that, I pretty much had my build. I know that was kind of shocking for some people. I get to choose my takeover right here. So post score, sharp, and rim protector. Post scoring they said was patched. Even though I like post scoring takeover, but to be honest, rim, I thought about that, but shooting is just going to be so much bigger for me. You can't leave me wide open. You give me that shooting takeover, I can shoot from everywhere. I feel like shooting is the most lethal here. Rim protector, I honestly thought about if this spot up shooter, new takeover, because we really haven't got the chance to try it. If it turns out to be kind of like trash, then I might regret and try to make this build with a rim takeover or a post scoring. But right now I'm going in with the spot up shooter badge because I feel like the shooting is really going to pay dividends to help me. So that's pretty much the complete build right there. But now I'm gonna show you guys like the badges that my player can get. So it says you have built a stretch 5. Similarity is Miles Turner, Nikola Vucevic, and Jonas Valanciunas. Which I don't know. I don't know if those are the best comparisons, guys, but I'm confident in my build. But out of those 3, Nikola kind of gives me you know what I'm saying? I like that. I think of myself like a Dirk Nowitzki build type. You know what I mean? Alright, okay, so let me go in and let me show you guys what I did with the badge. Just because what I wanted to tell you guys about this rating while we're on this rating screen, if you guys are here in the video. So you guys gonna see these ratings and I got confused. And I was like 85 overall rating. I was like, yo, so my stats are kind of low at 85 overall. But what you guys don't understand, and Dev tweeted this out on Twitter, and I'm probably gonna make a whole news video talking about this board, like probably tomorrow when I get time. But you don't have to upgrade. These are not your test values over here. These are the test values they just give you, but when you actually get the game, you can upgrade them however you want. So if I want to upgrade my 3-point shot first, I can do that. You know what I mean? If I want to upgrade my offensive rebound first, I can do that. And I don't have to, I can leave the other stuff down, and I can upgrade in whatever order I want. Because this is what people don't understand. So when people saw those ratings at the beginning, when you were making your player, those were not your actual ratings. Those were the ratings you can be, not the ratings you are. So I can possibly get up to an 81, but you know what? When I start making my player, I'm not at 81 automatically. I'm at a 55. So you get to choose what you upgrade. So what I'm gonna do when I make this build, I just want to explain it. When I first use VC, I'm gonna upgrade my 3-point shot. I'm not gonna even upgrade my mid range as much as I'm probably gonna upgrade like offensive rebound. Not offensive rebound a little bit, but defensive rebound. I'm gonna get my 3-point. I'm gonna get my post fade. I'm gonna get my, free throw's gonna be last. I'm gonna get like the driving layup, the close shot. I'm gonna upgrade like the basic stuff, and then I'm gonna slowly move on to the more complicated stuff. So I just wanted to explain that for people that didn't really understand like how the ratings and how the wrapping up's gonna work. And you guys here, I'm gonna review my ratings. 95 post fade. This is where people are sleeping on my build. 95 post fade. I'm really like a post scorer right here. I'm like a post scoring stretch, but I'm also a rebounder down here. So. And my interior defense goes up to a 74. I'm comfortable with that. I like that. Like, I don't know. That has me hyped. How like, in a game where like they kind of try to make you limited, I still found a way to kind of get versatile. So, let me show you for the jump shot. I've been using like Klay Thompson, bro. I really like Klay Thompson, but I heard Stephen Curry was really good too. If you guys are just trying to use a jump shot for testing, if you're wondering. But for my shooting badges, I'll show you guys what I did. I immediately went Hall of Fame catch and shoot. Hall of Fame pick and popper. I like to set screens. I set screens every possession. That's big for me. Quick draw, I did silver. I don't really know how important this is because I don't know. Can you choose? I wonder if you can choose the actual speed of your jump shot because you can. What's the point of quick draw? Maybe you can't change the jump shot speed and you have to use quick draw to speed it up. But I still put it silver just because you know what I mean. It seemed pretty useful. So for steady shooter, I did bronze. For corner specialist, I didn't even put corner specialist. Now I'll explain to you why. I have Hall of Fame catch and shoot. I should be able to shoot in the corner. I don't need corner specialists. You know what I mean? I really don't. A corner specialist is just going to do the same thing catch and shoot does, which I shouldn't miss with Hall of Fame anyway with an 83. So I was like, this is just a repetitive badge. For Deadeye, I would say I'm going to go Hall of Fame. For flexible release, I said I'm going to go silver. For tireless shooter, I did bronze. For range extender, I got the Hall of Fame range extender you already know. So I did hot start. I did some green machine right here. Hot zone hunter. I put deep fades. I put on gold. Think about this. 90s, 95 or 96 post fadeaway with the gold deep fades. I was thinking about putting this on Hall of Fame, bro. Like, I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of optional. If you want to go try hard, you can literally put this on Hall of Fame. Honestly, I'm gonna put it on Hall of Fame right now. But it's kind of like mix and take with these. So I like to put this silver tireless shooter because I feel like tireless shooter is important for me. But you can put this down, and one time you can put this at gold. But I'm gonna try. I like the Hall of Fame deep phase. That's gonna make me unstoppable. It gives me that one-on-one thing. You put a mismatch on me, I just fade away deep and just make the fade away. That's gonna make me so versatile. So that's why I put that right there. For the rebounding badges, this is gonna show. So I put gold brick wall. This means I can set screens effectively. I have the Hall of. Look at this. Look at this combination, guys. Gold brick wall with Hall of Fame pick and popper. That's such a great combination. I put bots. I put bronze right there. I worm. I did bronze. What I did is I did rebound chaser on silver. This is important for me to help me get those rebounds. I get all these rebounding badges along with my 76 defensive rebounds. So I'm gonna be able to get some rebounds out here. I like Intimidator. Intimidator is big. It's so good this year. Offensive players have less success shooting when contested by players with this badge. Also boosts the shot and defense ratings when tightly guarding an opponent. This is so big. Intimidator I feel like it's one of the best defensive badges in the game. So I just had to get that. So for my last badge, I was thinking about, I like pickpocket because I like stealing people. But I also like the clamps badge. Where's the clamps badge right here? Defenders have access to quicker cutoff moves, so more successful. Like I kind of liked the clamp thing. Like I don't know, like to be able to cut people off seemed like really cool to me. But I end up going with pickpocket because I want to be able to, if people dribble in front of me, I don't like when people dribble in front of me. I want to be able to reach and get that steal. So pickpocket was huge for me there. And these are how I finished my rebounding badges. For playmaking, I get my quick first step. This is explosive first steps out of triple threats and size ups. So you guys know I like to do that little jab step out of the triple threat. Now at the quick first step is going to help me with that. So for my one badge there, that's what I did. For finishing, what I did here was pick and roller. I like to set a lot of screens, so if I set the screen and I roll to the basket, this can help me with like layups. So pick and roller was big here. And that's how I finished all my badges. That's the whole build. You just continue to test it out here. What I recommend is when you testing it, you just like play as serious as possible. You got to play like kind of team ball. You can't force up stuff because it seems like people are saying that the test game is on like literally like rookie, but it's not on rookie. I swear to you, in rookie. These people, Draymond Green being in your face, this is not rookie. I promise you it's not rookie. But just try to test your player, try to do multiple things. The post fades, if you try my build, I love the post fades. I was shooting a ton of post fades on people. I'm gonna show you guys. If you guys saw highlights of it, it's really amazing. I'll be going off with it. But I feel confidence build. I like what it can do. I like how it can rebound. I like how it can shoot. I like how even the post has it in there. I like the versatility I have on this build. Let me know what you guys think of the build in the comment below and kind of give me feedback. Do you think I should change something? Because there's still time because it's the demo. You can't spend VC. Do you think I should change something? Do you have another suggested build for me? I'm gonna be trying more builds and I'm gonna drop a video later this week. So if you're haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, drop a like. I'm gonna be dropping what I think are the top 5 guard builds and what I think are the top 5 center builds later this week. I'm gonna go in depth. I'm gonna explain every single detail. It's gonna be lit. I'm doing my research. I've literally been on the My Player build for like 10 hours, guys. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, man. But appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I am out, man.
I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting. I had to go get me some money, they always was fronting. I had to stay up to sign. I never trust, I've been nice. She seeing that drip on the ball, make sure she won't call.